Hello, this is lesson 5 of our Japanese language lessons. For today, for this video, I'm gonna discuss more grammar points that we have. So first one is noun, place, ikimasu, kimasu, or kaerimasu. So when a verb indicates movement to a certain place, the particle is put after the place noun to show the direction of the move. And note that this hiragana is read as he, usually he, but as a particle, it is read as okay? So noun, ikimasu, kimasu, kaerimasu. So we have previously learned about several other particles. So we have a few particles that we have. Particles we had were wa, initially, wa. Right? Wa indicates that the noun before it is the subject of the sentence. Okay? We also have no, right? No. No, it has 4 uses that we had. One is of, right? About. And we have ownership. And we also have made in or of. We also have to, which is and, right? And connects two nouns together. And now we have a. Okay. So a means that noun, the noun here that is mentioned, is where you will go, or where you come to, or where you go home to. Okay? So that is e. So for example, we have Tokyo e ikimasu. I will go to Tokyo. We also have Nihon e kimashita. I came to Japan. And we also have Uchi e kaerimasu. Again, e means that the noun before it, before the particle, is where you are going to go, or where you came to, or where you go home to. Okay? And then we have doko mo ikimasen or ikimasen deshita. So it means I do not go anywhere, or I did not go anywhere. So when an interrogative takes the particle mo and the verb following it is negative, all that is represented by the interrogative is denied. Now, we have a few other interrogatives, if you remember. We have none, or actually, if it's like a separate word, it becomes nani, okay? Nani, what? Okay, and then we also have dare, which is who, right? And now we have doko, which is where. Okay, so when an interrogative takes the particle mo, so if we add a particle mo after the interrogative, nani, dare, or doko, and then add a verb in the negative form after mo, it means that we are saying the negatives for this. It's gonna be, the answer is negative. So that means what becomes nothing, and then who becomes nobody, and where becomes nowhere. But in English language, right, if we go negative form of verb plus this, right, nothing, nobody, nowhere, we use any, right, anything, any body, or any where. For example, we have in English, if you remember your English, it's gonna be I do not do. Okay, so this is the negative verb, anything. Right? I do not do anything. And we can also have I do not know anybody, or I do not go anywhere. So that is this. Doko mo ikimasen. Doko here is the interrogative, right? Interrogative. Mo, and then ikimasen or ikimasen deshita. So again, this is like both negative. So this is non-past negative and past negative. Okay, so どこも行きません、どこも行きませんでした or 何も知りません I don't know anything 何も知りませんでした誰も知りません I don't know anybody 誰も知りませんでした I did not know anybody. Okay, so that is も plus interrogative plus も plus the negative form of the verb. Next, we have vehicle で ikimasu, kimasu, or kaerimasu. Okay, so we're seeing here ikimasu, kimasu, and kaerimasu again. So this time we have the particle で. Okay, particle で. So vehicle で ikimasu, go, right? Kimasu, come, and kaerimasu, go home. All right, so those are the three moving verbs that we have. So if you want to specify what vehicle you, or like the mode of transportation, you use de. Okay, so now we have wa, no, to, e, and then we have de. Okay, de is usually following a noun that is mode of something, of transportation. When we're talking about movement, okay, we have, for example, densha de ikimasu, I go by train. We also have taxi de kimashita. Okay, de here means again that the densha is how you, or the means that you went or you will go. So you will go by train. Okay, so if in English we think about this in English, it means by. De means by. So de in English means by. Okay, taxi de ikimasu, I will go by taxi. Taxi de kaerimasu, I will go home by taxi. Next we have aruite. Aruite is an expression to replace de. Okay, if you are walking somewhere. So we have here eki kara aruite kaerimashita. So the focus point here is aruite kaerimashita. Okay, aruite kaerimashita. It's another part of the sentence, but we can focus on this instead. Okay, so if you are walking, okay, so walking or to walk in Japanese is arukimasu. Okay, arukimasu. So if you make it into a way of doing a verb, okay, we use aruite. So aruite kaerimasu. I will walk home. Okay, eki kara aruite kaerimashita means I walked home from the station. If you remember kara, okay, kara means from, right? Okay, so noun kara noun made, if you remember from lesson 4. Next we have if you're doing something with a person or an animal, something living or someone living, like a living thing, person or animal, the person or the animal is marked with a particle to, okay, to. If you remember to that we had in previous lessons, to means and, right? But in here, in this context, to means with. Okay, so we're doing something with. Okay, so for example, we have 家族と日本へ来ました. I came to Japan with my family. So with. For example, you have 友達と勉強します. 友達と勉強します. Okay, so 友達と勉強します. But if you do something alone, the expression 一人で is used. In this case, we don't use to. So for example, 一人で東京へ行きます. I will go to Tokyo alone. Okay, so 一人で means alone. Next is いつ. Okay, so for example, we have used 何時, 何日, or not what day, 何曜日, what day of week, and so on and so forth, right? Okay, so as an umbrella term, we have いつ, which means when. Okay, so we don't have to like specify 何 plus counter suffix. Of course, this doesn't really apply to nansai, right? How old? But in terms of time, we ask when something happened or when something will happen by using いつ, okay? So for example, we have いつ日本へ来ましたか? When did you come to Japan? Or いつ日本へ行きますか? Okay? いつ日本へ行きますか? Like, when are you going to Japan? Okay? So you usually answer this kind of question with date or when you're gonna do it. So for example, here we have 3月25日に来ました. Alright, so that is いつ. Finally, we have よ as a suffix for a sentence, okay? よ is placed at the end of a sentence and is used to emphasize information which the listener does not know, or to show that you are giving your judgment or views assertively. So you're kind of emphasizing your thoughts, like emphasizing what you're saying. So for example, we have A says, この電車は甲子園へ行きますか? So does this train go to 甲子園? And then B answers, いいえ、行きません. 次の普通ですよ. It's the next local train. No, it's not. It doesn't go to Koshien, but it's the next local train does. Okay, so I think I did mention this in class, but I think it is an equivalent of bala, emphasizing our point, bala. So that is lesson 5. I will see you next video for lesson 6.